everybody. Sorry, we're late. I was doing Passover stuff with the family. Yay! I didn't smack this. There we go. Alright, now let's continue. Also, I did some Castrus rock farming off stream, chat, but she's still not ready to go.
Did you even check what the relics were, or did you
Yes,
just kind of assume
I
that
checked what they were. I saw it was like, go to, like, yet to farm in Mighty's domain.
Right, but did you check what the stat bonuses for your things were?
Yeah, I need this. I had to farm here, the Path of Aria.
Matt, you are not listening to the sentence I am spewing out to you.
No, I'm not, apparently.
Like, you farmed, sure, but did you actually read what the farm said?
Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here? And have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need.
Well, what's your material then?
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance?
No.
Pilot is probably right here.
You have? Then that's good. During the age of myth, a time likely before your birth,
right,
I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals.
Oh yeah, Chad, I kicked ass in Warzone today as well.
I shall make Pollux soar again.
Before I went to my family.
Bring death back to the world.
Why do you want to do that?
But didn't that
because
I mean, we also have that set up for the record.
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
Well, cool.
So,
that's a problem. I don't like
as I
that.
feared.
Yeah.
This is my
So I was right.
The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end.
Pollux is just a dead fucking big ass dragon in the way. It's literally a dam. Alright, send the penguins to Madagascar to go blow up the dam just like in Madagascar 2.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's why
it's
imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again.
This guy's an idiot.
I have long since
well, who isn't an idiot these days?
The tower. Although
Heard up?
I'm still missing the most crucial
I guess.
of all.
Actually, no, she forgot to lock her door.
That final ingredient. The final
so I retract my statement.
Is none other than the
well, thanks, you asshole. You're telling that girl that to her face.
What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
This.
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task.
Take this and die in my place.
Please fulfill that great undertaking on my behalf.
No, I refuse.
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that brought doom upon us. Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the nether realm, unable to rest in peace. These departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. As a result,
drown in spirits.
My city and its people.
It's just that big thing
it's
from Hercules.
Fontaine.
It's Fontaine, but instead of water, it's just actual, just dead souls.
I mean, it sounds about right.
Where have I seen that before? Just dead souls crashing against, like, the shore.
God of War 3.
I've not seen God of War 3.
That child is the only.
Can you find a link and send it to me so I can watch it later?
I thought we were gonna play through.
No, we're playing God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. The original trilogy we'll deal with later, because that's only on PS3.
She must have been granted to us by the gods as a chance for us to atone for our sins.
Everybody's got one hell of a way of thinking about this shit, don't they?
Please. You must
Thinking?
nurture her
I didn't
to
know we did
adulthood
thinking.
and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering that we went through.
I promise.
Great.
I will care
Awesome.
For her as
Fuck you,
mother,
bitch.
that I will protect her from the evils of death.
Sure did a great job at that.
By Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness as her mother.
Don't thank her yet.
Please bless this child with a name. Before I am swept away by the River of Souls, please.
Before I disappear in
know
a sea of
how I should
butterflies.
address her in my next
How many steal jokes are we gonna make?
Yes.
How many jokes do you think Molly's gonna make?
Yes.
A transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, purchase on the twig of death. Castor.
Let's call her Zila.
What if it gave you a choice, like, of options? I would have loved that. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity.
That's
Well, this is a past
where my name
conversation.
comes from.
No, but, like, it would have... I know, but, like, they could have been like, please choose a name. And she's like, no, that doesn't sound right.
No, this is not fucking Scaramouche all over again.
Oh, God. I forgot... What did I name my Scaramouche? I do not remember what I named him.
The sound's back. What is making that ruckus?
I gotta boot up Genshin again and check what the hell I named him.
What's that sound?
Oh, don't waste your time bickering. The Netherrealm's wrath is falling upon you.
Black Tide Creations.
It
What
sure
to do,
is taking
mister?
a long time to
Please
fall
fight them with
upon us,
caution.
even though it's right
Careful
here.
not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures.
Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, I'm gonna be autoing. I need to turn off auto. Oh, no, I'm good. Support you.
Honesty will do us good.
Take this.
So did you actually figure out how to use this team, or were you just crutching on Acheron?
Time for resolution.
I'm doing that for one.
That didn't answer the question.
I figured out how to do it.
No,
Though today I was crutching on Acheron.
I think something bit me.
Well, for the most part, you're doing it
To guard and defend.
good. So, no issue so far.
Countless, thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed.
Remember, you're not break effect, so breaking them doesn't yield as many benefits as just outright killing the damn things.
Yeah.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Good job, March.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
All lies shall be revealed.
Yeah, you're starting to cook with gas.
Now you're cooking with portals.
Now I'm cooking with
Please
March.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
I don't know if that's any better.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
what
cooking
the
with
hell is that?
Fuck is this thing? Alright, after when I say to Gly, I'm gonna do 1x so we can see what the fuck this thing does.
All lies shall be revealed with perfect clarity.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Hey, it throws crystals at you.
Ow, 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 ow.
Ooh, right in Aglaya's face.
Yep. Lucky.
I could take 10 of you. Here you go, Master.
I did that wrong.
Well, it's not that much of a problem.
All lies shall be revealed.
Awesome. Now watch this. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
A little honesty would so fragile. Like a
Gain.
wisp of silk. Countless, thus
Hold,
our
and then
fates
we can
become
go
one.
again. The Aglaya train never ends.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Go again, apparently.
What the hell?
There's two of them. Mighty, what the fuck? Where'd you come from? Where the fuck?
He stole your kills.
Bro, I was farming that. Fuck off.
Well, Mighty doesn't care.
Why she so much almost killed me? Pun intended.
Lord Mighty, you've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide is endless. My death
I'll be back.
is only temporary.
My death has been greatly What's the Mark Twain quote exactly? I forget.
Rumors of my death
No,
are
that's
greatly
not
Greatly
Mark
exaggerated.
Twain. That's
Thank you.
Ice Age.
I will find my path of return.
I know, regardless, I know what he's
Go
talking
back
about.
to the world of the
Yes.
living.
And kick
Rumors
some
of
more
my
ass.
demise will-
Protection.
Lord
Great.
Mighty, I have always wanted to. Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it.
So
I
if we
must
try hard enough, we can
resist
survive.
the temptation to go with the flow.
Me trying to find a different meta than every fucking other idiot in Warzone.
I'll go against the current and kill my way out of this cursed nether
I'll
realm.
kill death to get out of here, damn it.
Okay.
Destiny.
It seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers.
So,
He's working hard every minute to deny death. It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the
The
living.
dude is so bored of fighting living things. He's like, I want to fight you fuckers again when you die.
no, he
Lord
got
Mighty,
killed and then
Are you
fist
willing
fought
to travel
death to
with
get
us?
out.
We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower to summon Thanatos from their prolonged concealment.
Challenge. Death.
That's right.
Let's punch death!
We can work together and defeat them. You won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality any longer.
So then what, Mighty will actually die? That's probably not a good thing, isn't it?
No, he won't be troubled by the curse of immortality because he'll have immortality buddies.
Guide your way.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? The alchemist said he wanted you to be a sacrifice.
And what else is new?
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
There's no reason for us to turn back anymore. Rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option.
Are you sure about
Perhaps
that?
fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, me either. Oh, look at all that. I got a lot of that.
Alright. Now we just need to continue on. And not get distracted.
Prepared the thing. I got nothing
We're
for it.
already
Awesome.
distracted.
Oh, I'm getting this book at least. Oh, enemies.
I was joking.
I said don't get distracted.
I know, I collected the thing and I'm leaving.
Okay, it's another warp portal.
Motherfucker! Even here?
I mean, technically we got here because of Zagreus, so...
Screwed that one up. Come on, I had that. Fuck you.
Clearly not if it failed.
Okay, that one actually legit screwed up.
We're gonna be here all night, aren't we?
Yeah, welcome to the next 3 hours.
Well,
I let
the
go
next
too
3
early. I
hours
let go
is
too
Matt
early. I let go
can't
too
beat
early.
A basic rhythm game. Or not even a rhythm game.
I'm
it's
not
a game.
Neurosama. I can't beat Osu.
At this point, I'd be worried if I gave you a set of drums and asked you to hit the same drum 5 times.
What the fuck? Alright, can I just do this with my mouse? That was new.
I mean, you did it twice already, so not sure what you're talking about.
What? I let go of the spacebar. You can literally hear me clicking.
They can't hear shit, for the record.
Finally, fuck you, asshole. I had to use 2 different input methods.
Skill issue.
This huge rostrum was pilfered from the bottomless depths of the sea, then determined if it really held a crystal filled with magical power. The stone was lifted to the sky, split open and pure inside.
Give me the chest!
How much would that fetch? Stop playing games and give me the chests. You're no
Stop
fun at
playing
all.
Games.
I was just spinning a
Stop
tale. This is
playing
another room
games
after
in a
all.
video game.
Worlds apart from one room. Who knows what these things in the sky actually are? I must admit, the view is absolutely killer. Wait, did I stumble into a deadly joke? Well, I suppose there wouldn't be any living left to tell the tale with this killer on the loose. Basic treasure. Seriously?
I mean, you're the one that spent 5 minutes, or like 3 minutes trying to get it. Water!
Those. What a meme from like fucking half a decade ago. More than that.
Hi, Green Mountain. How are you doing?
Hello, Green Mountain. Before you are rusted, broken chains, remnants of a path that once led to the tower.
This is going to be difficult.
Watch me jump.
Please calm down.
I'm gonna jump.
Fall into the icy cold
You can't
water of
jump in
souls.
this game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That you really would die here.
We'll just lance forward
If I
this.
was more powerful,
I just charge it for like a good like 10 minutes so I can get enough of a charge.
What are you supposed to be, Mem? A fucking dragon?
No,
Yes.
Mem is the new friendly ghast. In Minecraft.
The rune of recollection is here.
Now we're the
I can't
friendly
find the miracle
ghast.
orb
We're
anywhere.
dead.
So
No, wait,
weird.
Mighty is the...
Robbie
No,
sleeping, but I'm
Mighty's
chilling.
just-
Maybe in that
Mighty's a regular
collapsed
ghast.
tower in the distance.
Your time to shine. 1 minute Mem comes useful comes to 1,000 days of training him.
It's still up to me to step up in a crisis. Wait here. I'll go check things out.
Should probably be sleeping, but I'm chilling. Thanks for sticking around. I don't send too long if you need to be sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go,
because we're probably
Mem.
gonna be here a while.
Go, Mem! I choose you!
What?
Oh,
Mem did it.
well that was easy.
The pink squirrel is very smart.
Why am I a squirrel now?
You'll be every animal in the frickin' animal kingdom by the time we're done with
The
this.
miracle's range is limited.
Oh, this is just like
Please
Custom
come a little
Kermos.
closer.
Twin Moons Embrace. Oh.
Oh yeah, there are 2.
There are 2 of
moons.
them. What the hell?
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Also, who the fuck designed this
Of course.
pathway the first
You're the most
time?
competent priest
A
ever.
maniac.
Someone who was like, I need to make sure this is wheelchair accessible, but not too wheelchair accessible.
This incline is wheelchair inaccessible.
No, I know,
Somebody
but like
was
that's
going
what I meant. Like
backwards
you
at
can
this
wheel a
point.
wheelchair up, but it's going to be a fucking pain in the ass.
That is the opposite of wheelchair accessible.
Turn that off. What was that achievement for anyway? Was it just go up the stairs?
Hopefully.
Twin moons hang. It's literally just go up the stairs and look at the moon. The moon haunts you.
Should be behind this.
Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. Aww. Why?
I hate it here.
Drama!
I hate it here.
And a fine craftsmanship.
Oh man. Why are
Also,
you?
we're very close to
Oh,
those
there are
dragon
so
bits.
many of you.
So
Wait,
many-
why is she
Ooh.
only gold?
It's little Cass.
Did you only now just realize that the people that are dead are gold when they're
Not all of them are
Chrysos
dead.
heirs?
Triana,
Oh yeah, true. The golden blood.
aren't you?
Fair and mighty. I get it now.
Get what? I'm getting even more confused.
be confused.
Hey, Mighty, you can go back. Bring her back.
This is
Abduct her out of the world of the dead.
a deceased friend while going upstream.
I feel
into
so
the
bad
river
for
of
her
souls.
now. Fuck.
Give her a piggyback ride out of death.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
No, just
100%.
grab her like a sack of flour.
What? Why
And
flower?
be like, you're coming with me out of here!
Fireman carry.
Exactly.
It really works like this.
No, it
Just
doesn't
like
work.
the other
Apparently.
departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trian.
Are you sure it's the aura of the living, or the fact that she's literally fucking gold over here?
You're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side.
She is extremely happy about this fact.
She has escaped.
But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So,
And that
Trian
I could
has been
help.
standing here at this spot closest to the world of the living and waiting for little Cass.
That's great.
It must have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Netherrealm. Trian promised
Which means we're
Trian
almost at the
Trian
boss
that
fight.
when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you.
I don't remember you promising that.
So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this. We finally finished it.
Aww. It's all the Chrysosairs. Just a cute little drawing. Look, he's got it. Look, Mighty has his lion.
Mighty has his lion, Don Hung has his spear, we have our fucking baseball bat over there.
Yeah, we do. Look at Don Hung in the bottom left.
Looks like he's got one of the, like, an artist's scalpel rather than a spear.
Yeah. It looks like he's about to go ready to do surgery on somebody. Anaxa looks like he's just holding a gun. Oh wait.
I mean, he is holding a gun.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot that's his thing.
This is what Lady Treeby once mentioned. The gift for me. That you didn't manage to finish.
So how are we able to get it if she's dead? Wouldn't it be dead with her?
Separated by life and death. Their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Seriously. It's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
Outcast versus VA again. She's the goat of this patch so far.
This is our flame chase journey.
Wait, hon. Did
This
she
really
draw?
was
Wait,
our
in the bottom
flame
right, did
chase
she
journey.
draw Stell? Is that Stell more than
No,
Kalis?
it's meant to just be a generic trailblazer.
I know, but it looks more like Stell.
Stella's.
Little
I
Cass,
think it looks pretty
we
halfway.
don't know what your journey was like before. Treeby has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey.
Hey, all of these people, including the people that haven't shown up yet.
Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of since I embarked on the flame chase journey. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya.
And
The first time I went for a walk with Lady Treeby.
who's gonna die?
Lady Trian.
Well, who's going to die?
Yes.
Everyone.
Everyone on this screen except for basically us and Don Hung.
At the stars with Miss Hyacinth.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
technically
we-
speaking, we've
we're
died
already
too.
The first time I took care
Yeah,
of
we're not
illnesses.
gonna die.
We've died twice,
Mission
Daniel.
accomplished.
The Looking back at all these
Yeah, and look
experiences,
over
I never
that's
thought
gone
were
now.
possible.
No, have we technically died 3 times? Because
The
remember,
scales of my life had
Black
shrunk from
Swan said that
centuries
we
and
died
decades
in
down to
before the
minutes
Pentaconi
and
ended, when we were
seconds.
banished to the
And all
permanent
of
dream
them
world.
are so precious.
I don't know if that's an actual death. It's like one of
And
them
everyone
figurative
died.
ones.
I know, but like it's close enough. So we've technically died.
Also, this
3
is just a
times.
Smash Bros. Everyone is here. Everyone is dead.
Yeah, everyone is dead. You know what? I bet someone can make a good HI3 edit out of that. Like, especially HI3.
No, there's not much death in HI3, despite how prominent the deaths that happen are.
Well, they could do either Madoka, they could do, oh, what's that anime that we watched? Fate, they could do Fate.
Well, most of the people are already dead in Fate anyway.
Exactly.
I don't have a single one with friends. If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Man.
Aw.
Let's take a picture now.
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture.
Will they even show up on the picture, though? If
They're not,
spirits?
they're dead. They're not vampires.
Yeah, have you taken a picture of a spirit before? I
Possibly.
think not.
Possibly.
Well, yeah, but then you don't know it's there, now do you?
Or maybe he does, but he didn't realize it was a spirit because it looked so
Loose and Mighty, smash the camera. Oh wait, no, March will get pissed.
Hey, I was right! I do actually wonder if March's camera is going to be able to pick it up, because if that's the case, then that raises even more questions.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
Take the picture! Trailblazer, pull out the camera and take the picture!
We're dead anyway.
There won't be any regrets.
Don't leave with any regrets, Firefly.
Actually, if we're dead, will we show up on picture?
From the world of the living.
That's a good point.
Little Cass smiled. Treevee, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
It's amazing how she sounds like a child and an old lady at the same time.
Welcome to Hayden.
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end.
Speaking of that, I saw
And
Sayu.
I'm going to die. Goodbye.
Speaking of that, I saw Sayu for Trinan's original adult form. He was like, smash. And I can say that because I can do that. Anyway.
Thank you.
Sayu is hilarious.
Giving me the final key.
He's such a funny bastard. I'm so glad they hired him for Sino and all the other roles.
Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mister's life.
Wow, that's amazing!
Well, this will be
Keep
good.
smiling and carry on bravely!
Oh, man.
Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you
No!
Don't say that.
Well, and she's gone. And we are all depressed again.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls.
Okay,
This
well,
place sucks. Can I have a refund?
I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide.
My planet needs me.
Exactly. It's literally just, I have to go. My planet needs me. Might return to life on the way back to his home planet. By the way, The Simpsons is on my list. That's like season 8, I believe.
Can you get out of here?
I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different.
Fine, I'm just
Okay,
waiting
but
on the
what
other
if there's
side
an
going,
extra
hey man, I
thing?
brought you some stuff.
Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting, I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death till the miracle descends.
Miracle.
And then I will punch the miracle in the face.
Honestly, I bet he would. He'd be like, enemy! Kills it, and then just, Mighty, why?
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated
Cipher.
as strife and death in the next cycle.
I mean, I'm not that certain.
Becoming calamities
Either.
wreaking havoc upon the
Oh,
world.
by the way, those cat ears are legit. I saw her Eidolon online. Her E6, and her cat ears are legit. So,
Got it.
yeah.
I see.
I mean, even when
That's
that tail is...
important, probably.
Is that all?
Actually, I legit just don't care.
Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
Everyone come with me, I can teleport.
I have a dragon!
I'll go get it from her to space station.
Perhaps I never will.
Imagine we
That's the
just bring the
wrong
Destruction
dragon.
Beast or whatever the fuck the thing was called.
Then,
That first boss.
cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes,
Punch it in the
Punch it.
face.
resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
Good, now let me go. I need to respawn in peace.
I have to respawn. Resurgence is about to deactivate. Again.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
There's a
This
lot of
must be
things
the
on that
alchemical
floor.
matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Giorios' earth, Kephalie's fire, Fagusa's ocean,
Air, earth, fire,
And death.
water.
and Nestia's love.
That was not the one I was expecting there.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind.
Something tells me she's been following us this entire time.
In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message.
What?
My time is rather precious after all.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorus, please, live as a human, and die as one.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw
what
the
are we
twins
supposed to
of
do?
death in Kephalie's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret.
Oh, is it
over
time
my
to die
death.
again?
So she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died
Fell on
for
his
me,
face.
and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
You mean...
Well, now that's a
Pollux?
problem.
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
Oh boy!
If that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
Insert joke yet again about Delicious in Dungeon.
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
Many times I've heard sighs in this Discord call.
Yeah, I could only imagine where they're coming from.
On the way here.
I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled.
Wants chicken?
They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must really want to know.
Reconnect. Reconnection successful. Okay, we're getting back online. Okay.
Everything is awful!
Okay, round trip time to Daniel is
back.
200 milliseconds. Round trip time to Matt is
My ping
500
is 16.
milliseconds.
Wait, how do you check the ping to somebody, Greg?
I have very, very cursed utilities on my.
Of course you do. All right, but are we back on Twitch? Are we live again? Because my stream like crashed.
Looks like you're good.
All right. Hi, chat. All of our internet crashed because we all have the same garbage ISP. But sorry about that. But yeah, basically, so what's going on is like,
man, we haven't been dead for that long.
I guess.
But all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through
Wired
with the
Shark
ritual
just
and it
just
turns
committed
out
sudoku.
totally different?
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true
You never know
outcome
what's
can
gonna
only
happen
be
until
known
you do it,
once
and
the
by that point
process
it's
is
already too
complete.
late. You're probably dead.
This is why alchemy is also known as the miracle of creation. Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining. I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trian has already drawn a picture of my entire life. And it is
So we're just gonna put that down? And that's it?
Little cast. Parents, you prepared a small gift for casters, a childlike drawing of the companions on their flame chase journey. Casters perceptibly notice that it and the memory it represents to be the key to saving Matthew from the Netherrealm. Little cast no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey. Man.
Well, you better be ready to fight the boss, because I assume that the boss is in front of that circle. And to make your choice if you want to swap your team around to something else.
Yeah.
Time to make your choice. Go fight against your fate.
Where's my, usual team?
You mean the one that's literally the one that says Firefly Carry?
Then, let the ritual begin.
Oh. Oh.
Let there be lights.
I don't know if we should be letting there be light. Oh.
Purple.
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Objective complete. Good work.
Such is what
I think when I
Professor
finish a
Matzo
contract in
always
Warzone.
says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. And now,
what?
I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold. But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person.
Look at me, I am death now.
I have obtained everything you
that's how it's gonna
sacrificed your
go.
divinity for. Lady Almanette.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to tell the story of Styxia?
Yes.
Nope. Darn.
You're just as smart as I imagined, but never mind. Now's not the time.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you. You're already at the resting place of the dead.
Congratulations, you're dead already.
Of the dead. But how?
I understand.
Well, look, I'm
chose
trying to
remain
kill
silent
death.
about
Give me
the
a
story
second.
To protect Casterus, the girl who coexists with death, but you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life well.
Oh, well, in that case, let me begin. Styxia,
Okay.
the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe. Right?
Indeed.
I'll believe anything as long as it's not
I
you
cannot
saying it.
imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever
We
yearn
just
for
really
death.
wanted to die in Arachrysia, you know?
I have pondered the same question, child. But I am afraid there is no clear answer to it.
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. That's how someone once explained to me why death is necessary to the world. But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worse off?
Yes, because then you wouldn't exist, period.
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior.
No, it was a teacher.
Did find
What was Jing Yuan?
inspiration in these words. Would you like...
Please enlighten me, Lady Almanette. Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death, your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death?
That's an interesting way to take it.
No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal.
Ooh, yeah, that is true.
That's a good point.
Endlessly. And every bond formed carried no risk of being severed.
Yeah, you don't care as much if you
The
don't
so-called
lose
era
things.
Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed.
Interesting.
Going through
Very,
the
very
motions
interesting.
without passion or purpose, then waiting for something to happen. Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Well, they're fucking dumb.
No, they're not.
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but...
That's right, Casterus. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
Which means those in power stay in power.
I understand.
Well, not even that. Like, the entire civilization will collapse because nobody has anything to fight for anymore.
Yeah.
Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind again. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of Gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only learned to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos' arrival. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played a midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and Aglaya would never have invited me to join the Flame Chase journey.
Exactly.
None of these stories would ever have happened, and I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother.
Well, there she goes.
I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher, Anaxagoras.
Oh, this is pretty.
Grant me the wisdom of all things. I call
Actually,
upon
grant
thee,
me wisdom.
the stripped dead dragon's corpse.
Uh-oh.
Rises from the earth, falls from
who's
the
that?
sky.
Egg.
As above,
There's her out the water.
so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
The dragon's head is stuck in the egg.
Yes, it is.
It needs an egg tooth of some kind.
Oh,
HP is reduced. Accumulates desperate bubble. Upon reaching the limit, remove damage mitigation. Enter enhanced state. Ow.
That's a lot of HP drained.
Saved my life. Truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret?
Off.
What?
Off.
Shall we unite our goals?
Get the fire weakness inflicted first before you start.
Yeah, 100%.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Burn. Yes.
Let's kick things off with you.
I'm just kicking it first.
I shall.
Now you will.
I want the ult.
What? Wow, look at how little damage you just did.
I did nothing.
Indulge yourself.
Well, this is the problem with weakness break teams.
Yeah.
You in the mood for another beating?
No,
How's this
attack!
taste?
Oh God, Matt.
1,000 thanks, benefactor.
You could have healed everybody.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set just for let the show begin.
Here we go.
We're actually doing a concerningly low amount of damage.
Yeah, I might have to back out and change the. Ow. Wait, it's about to do 4 attacks in a row. To die in acrobatic pain.
Oh boy.
Restore ally HP.
Don't be afraid.
I'll use that blast.
I won't hold them.
That's one way of doing it. Attack.
Exactly.
Rhythm get messed up?
I think I should square this.
Probably.
I'm gonna break it.
You do realize you can set the speed. I guess you're.
Broke
Well,
that.
okay then.
Fox doesn't spell the enhanced state. Phase 2.
There's no more need to weep in grief. I will grant you peace.
Hey! What do you think? Blast or support?
It's me.
You gotta attack once.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
Well, just kick.
In position. Executing attack.
And then attack and you'll generate enough to ult into another attack.
Nice like a good brew. Full bot, my friends.
I can't wait to hear this music without the sound effects. It's gonna be amazing.
What, you don't like the music where Gallagher's going, indulge yourself?
Step up.
Okay. Use that ult.
Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Whee! Fire! What?
1 HP me again?
Well, you're not dead. Alright, I think you're gonna have to attack, actually. Just make sure that you don't die. Ooh.
Let's improvise.
Ult.
The mood
Yep.
is set just right. Let the show begin.
Joining the battle.
And now we can start amping up the pace a little bit. Though, the fact that it doesn't have weaknesses is a little concerning, but you probably should still blast anyway. You're gonna need to heal. Okay, I guess that works. Yes.
Take your positions.
Oh, looks like the damage to the sides is what's increasing the damage to Pollux. Just keep it up.
Dreams do come true.
Death wishes for
boy.
more death? Whoa! That's a hell of an animation. After death, there will be no eternal sleep.
In position.
Well, head loose. Could be it.
0.
And game over.
I'm just gonna have it a third phase.
Matt, you can literally see how
I
many
know,
phases-
but like,
Nether realm.
I got another achievement.
Whoa.
No. Those casters. Who's taking it?
Sleep in peace.
Yeet. Damn, Cassarus.
Damn.
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death.
Just
And
to kill
I know
you again.
you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
Be not afraid of me!
Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls.
I don't remember shit.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you. But with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux.
Who are you?
I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm, just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests.
Nope. I refuse.
I'll be going now.
Great. Let's go. We're going. We're
Now
going to
it's
go
not time for
die.
jokes.
This is the ultimate joke. We're going to die.
But as long
We're starting to die.
Oh.
Yep, we're starting to die.
No, that's the drugs.
It's like Back to the Future. We're starting to fade.
What's wrong?
I'm done for. Goodbye, everybody.
are you...
What's
I am
wrong
dead.
with him?
We need the
His
core
time
flame.
is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid his soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Stay
Don't
here.
worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return. Alright?
Keep a close eye on him and make sure he doesn't die while I'm over
Right.
there.
I'm the best at taking care of others.
He comes back, bitch slaps the fuck out of us.
Go on, Cass.
I mean,
Make
she
sure
has
not
the
to leave
hands
yourself with
for
any
it.
regrets.
And maybe hurry it up a little bit.
Oh, no regrets.
I'll go too. I'm gonna race you to see who gets there first.
It's a deal then.
I'm gonna get another
win.
core flame. Fuck you.
I'm going to attach a new core flame onto my face.
I'll have 2 core flames and a Stellaron. Top that.
Please.
2 core flames, a Stellaron, and an imaginary hat.
I like the hat. I'm so glad we got the hat from the trailer. I'm so glad we got the hat.
Wait for me.
I'm waiting. Can't wait too long, though.
Oh, you sit in your little dinghy. Eat or hear my song and follow closely behind. Please turn back. Return to the homeland you know and so on. But venture not with me to the vast sea. Perhaps without seeing me, you'll lose your way in the ocean. The ocean cross has never been sailed by anyone.
After all that, you still ended up back here.
Ooh. Even after I fucking resurrected you, you're back to the dead
So the
realm.
legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes.
Who you?
Your sister.
Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember me?
Ending of Breath of the Wild when you don't have all the memories be like.
Breath of the Wild when you
don't have the
speedrun the
memories from
game.
that
Yeah, when
time,
you speedrun it, exactly.
but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see.
I love Breath of the Wild.
Call me
Fuck Nintendo for charging
Thanatos,
$90
then.
for it.
It'll be easier.
No, I refuse.
Like, by the way, like, I'll explain something later.
Since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance.
Seems familiar.
Just like what you are doing now.
You're getting
Can
fucking
you tell
called
me
out,
about
Gasperus.
the last Era Nova? What did you do, Polixia?
What did you people fucking do?
Where should I begin? I suppose we can start from the beginning. A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hands.
Adopts chicken, stabs chicken.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life, so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair.
So I killed death itself and fucked a lot of things
while
up.
weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm.
So, what did
But our
you shape your
fates were
sister's
already
soul into?
decided, and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm. Never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life,
that last time.
the undying human who grants death. That was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about you?
I'm the one that keeps people around.
Representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead. What irony.
Wait, so then were we still not
My
dying then?
desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them.
I wonder what this looks like on
flowers
mobile.
for 500 years.
Subject of life, death,
Arena be like.
parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
I can't help but wonder what this looks like on like the garbageous tiered phone that can run this game.
Yeah.
It probably just has like 4 flowers here and there. Or it's just pre-rendered.
Our lives were a mirrored image of one another.
Where it's like, yeah, we're just gonna animate it.
Even so, we arrived at the same destination. We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was once lost, even upset, but I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions, nor would I have realized my purpose. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
You know, this landscape reminds me of the ending of like Bloodborne.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. Yes, the only thing death is allowed to create are flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days, because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No.
Yes.
No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
I sure don't.
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken
Who doesn't?
The ridiculous journey together.
Elon. He's able to just buy his way to bullshit. I would like to do that.
That we would meet again.
Problem is, I made it better by buying one of his fucking cars.
To embrace one another after a
I should have bought a
long
Polestar.
separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written, and let us draw this seemingly endless fate to a close.
I do like the design of the wheelchair. Oh,
It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them, but I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again. But more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I know.
I mean...
But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in 2 hands anyway. So, let's give our core flame to him, and have him take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity
Then what are you going to be doing?
And death.
More flowers.
Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia?
Yes, just one last step.
does a Mortal Kombat move, gets out of her wheelchair, and just does Mortal Kombat bullshit.
Shall wither.
She gets out of her wheelchair and bashes Kazras in the face with it.
Yeah. That's what I said, Mortal Kombat.
With the dead flame.
Someone animate that, please. Just have this line reading, and then cut to a 3D like Blender animation of her getting up out of the chair, and just like in like half a second, and just blasting casters halfway across the field.
I, for one, do not need the animation. I can visualize it just.
I know, but I want the animation.
Is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan, our fated moment has arrived once again.
Bullshit.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before, but unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid. As long as you're here with me, complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death, and light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its first breath of life, like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the Netherrealm, perching on the twig of death.
What about the animation, isn't it?
We'll give it a second then.
I know,
I
but...
will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm.
Bull.
The river of
Well,
souls
there goes the regional waifu.
scattering souls across the earth.
Rip. Literally.
The cycle of life and death will flow once again. This sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls, and bloom evermore.
Thank you.
I really said just breathe into the mic.
Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Of course. What is it?
Hug.
Please. Don't forget me.
I promise you, when we meet in the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms. Just like what I did when we were born.
Casterus, you're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
Man.
Oh, man.
I will bring rest to death. And from now
Let's
on,
kill this.
stagnant life will once again flow.
Kill death softly.
Well, that was nice, but
Yeah.
Where's the core flame?
First it talks about Firefly.
Ah, an Axel.
Why an Axa? Why?
Anaxa is going to help.
Right.
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15th entry hour is already at hand. When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scales of life and death. Are you ready?
No need to ask so many times. Of course I am.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds holding you back again?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would be an utter waste of my time.
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they are.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you. Are you not going to refute me?
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words. Well,
When the hell did they say that?
I've never heard that in my life.
Should I thank you?
Well,
for
now
the
you've heard it
compliment?
once.
The hour
Apparently.
of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And how will you prove the veracity of your argument?
I shall end myself. Goodbye. Just goes my final message. Goodbye. Windows 95.
This
sound
is my
effect.
final
I
lesson.
suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped the last time?
You were saying that Amphorius's history is cyclical.
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames eventually become the new titans at the world's end.
We added casters in there.
Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias. As their destined ends approached, one by one they left this world, leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, as well as Nicodor and Naias, act as supporting evidence. I can only come up with a rough sketch for my theory of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof.
Oh, his last proof
After
was
all,
Casterus.
the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister. If Casterus was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together. If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
But how can you prove that they've met?
But how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
Oh, that's fine.
Not.
He doesn't
The most
care.
important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are overly cautious, then you'll never have the gumption to make the first step, and change will never come. Besides,
Move fast and break things, he
and
says.
Exagoras am destined to overturn this farcical world. Come, let us go and teach those pathetic worms one final lesson.
Oh boy, it's the final lesson, Greg.
A Menton stream of souls.
Yep. I called it.
Thanks for telling me about that after the fight. Good job, video game.
I've legitimately gotten more attached to Anaxa than I was to Himiko, just because I vibe so hard with Anaxa.
So they are leaving the final debate to him.
Well, this is absolutely gonna be a disaster.
Let those Chrysos heirs who started this terrible war hear you. Let them hear the voices of the people.
As
Yeah,
always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Professor
Why are
Anaxa,
you here?
I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve
I'm
no
on.
purpose.
No, it's like that NFL player. I'm only here so I don't get fined. It's like that. Do you remember that, Greg?
No, but
Oh.
it has the right energy for it.
Yeah. So it's a quick explanation. Basically, chat. There was this football player who absolutely hated doing post-game interviews, but apparently, if you don't do the post-game interviews for football, American football, by the way, they fine you like I forget what the amount is and if it's changed, but like they fine you a decent amount of money. So he would go to the interview. The press would ask him questions. He'd be like, "I'm only here so I don't get fined." Like that would be his answer to every question. No difference in judgment, nothing. And he'd answer the amount of required questions so he doesn't get fined, and then he'd leave. It was so good.
Do you truly think it's wise to
Was that
entrust
Marshawn
the
Lynch, or
fate
was that a
of the
different football
world
player?
to an assembly like this?
No.
Akama has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence. But that is not what you're asking.
is it? What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision in entrusting the fate of the world to you?
Nothing ever escapes you.
Here for later.
I didn't spend all those years
Okay, that was at the
teaching
Super
you
Bowl.
for nothing. Most people only take 4 years to graduate, if I recall.
Yeah.
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber instead of a podium.
I mean, that tracks with how
So-
people feel about public speaking.
Do you have an answer to
Yeah.
that question?
No, I don't.
Thanks.
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place.
Bitch, you
fucking
are.
what?
Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Or have you been seeing yourself as her pawn all this
So
time?
you're saying that we need to be our own person and let
Listen
her
up.
be
I'll
hers.
say this only
Okay.
once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about. You still
No,
have
what
time.
I'm thinking is, what should
So
I
give it
make
some
an
thought.
Axa do?
Oh, and don't bother telling me the answer. Tell it to those begging for salvation from the gods.
Got it. Thank you, Professor Anaxa.
That's Anaxagoras to you.
He's like, can you? I told you.
Who will you be voting for?
I'm not telling
That'll
you.
depend on how well you perform. May Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
Cersei's what? You say? Oh, let's talk to the military. runner.
Cersei's just goes,
Oh, chest.
haha, no.
No danger detected.
Anaxa, Anaxa, you're finally here. Last week over the assembly will be taking the stage soon. Resolution will be passed after that. Lady Kynes reserved a special seat for you. Shall I show you to it? Lead the way.
I actually don't necessarily find things remaining the way they are.
Well, they sure are chattering.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. As the Theoros, I present to you Finan of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Arkema, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged, Lord Lycus.
I remember him. He's the penniless lad working for Aglaya.
Damn. By the way, do you see all those like 2D ass characters, like sprites in the background, like barely moving?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Where's Lady Goldweaver?
They look
Why
fine.
is she sending this guy to give the last speech? Is this really the end of the flame chase journey?
Can this dude really face down kindness?
This dude, what the fuck?
I mean, you've seen this man.
Find things remaining the way they are.
By Kefali above, dear citizens of Arkema, as you look upon me, so too do I see you. I see your fears.
I see losers, nerds, and people that aren't on the front lines.
About the discord
Was that
between
HI3 Kevin
Chrysos
coming
heirs
through?
And the Council of Elders.
No, that's
No,
me.
Jack 3 Kevin would just solve the problem himself.
Yeah, he wouldn't even be here. He'd be kicking ass and taking names
Like,
already.
screw all you people busy talking. I
Screw you
have work
guys.
to do.
He just takes the Eric Cartman. Screw you guys. I'm going home and just fucking deals with it.
Not even screw you guys, I'm going home. Screw you guys, I'm going back to work.
Yeah.
Yet,
I have more
before
important
you
things to
contemplate
do.
something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon.
His kit better be good if he's
illuminated by
playable.
Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
What?
Look at that over there. It's approaching us.
Buono Diota.
It's just giant Dio behind Kefali.
Giant Dio. No, wait, he can't be Dio because Dio would die. Actually, wait, Greg, does this count? I mean, it's as
Does
bright
not
as the
count.
sun. The big fucking light orb. But that killed Dio.
I once thought that
I don't know.
of peace and quiet
Does it give
with my
off
friends
sufficient
and family.
UV radiation? Because UV radiation seems to be the primary component.
That is true. We did learn that from when they were fighting
Anyway,
them.
Finon's actually no. Finon's the best person to be talking about this. Actually, Aglia's a genius.
Alas,
Yeah,
Finon
because he's
does give
seen,
off the
because he's
vibes
still
of-
human and he's seen what the Black Tide has
He
done.
has seen this shit up close and personal. His hometown was fucking eradicated by this.
And
Finon
so was
also gives
Cyan-
off the vibes of somebody who
Cyrene.
can't spin a yarn to save his life.
This is also true.
So, like, as he's talking about this, it's really, really hard to imagine that he's lying to you.
because she and all that she nurtured, all that I loved, they have long
It's all
been
dead.
devoured by the Black Tide. My beloved home is no more.
Oh, aw. Thought it was gonna go to, like,
I will
the
never
animation.
forget the day the Black Tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Aldada,
Well, that thing floating above his head reminds me of,
also
Shut
I
up,
might live to
Fontaine.
stand before you here and now. Galba, he was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Piso, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last. Pythias, the teacher, risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her, crushing her.
Man.
And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children. My childhood friends. They were all swallowed by the Black Tide and turned into monsters. They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword. Why, Finan? Aren't we the best of friends?
Ooh. Damn. We were the best of friends. We were the worst of friends.
Is the Black Tide. A looming threat that can bring Akuma to its knees any time. Kindness may have promised that with the 3 Titans of Calamity gone, Akuma will return to an era Chrysia once more, but much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back,
I don't like this
they
camera
are
angle.
still coming.
It's an approaching camera angle, though.
By now, the name
That's
of that
the thing.
black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the strife demigod. The Flame Reaper has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of the gods.
They want the core flames.
She's angry.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching,
Why do you fucking think it's in peace, you
It's
fucking
approaching
creature?
to ruin the peace, you dumb motherfucker. That's
No,
the
but
point.
also, who do you think is going out and stopping the Black Tide from coming in here, then?
Are you gonna do that, fucker? Are you gonna do that, you dumbass arrogant citizen? You gonna go out there and fight it? Good luck. I'd like to see you fucking try.
Actually, I would pay to see that.
The city of Akuma shows no sign
Well, Greg,
of
I'm assuming in the
pandemonium
cutscene they'll
or
show,
chaos.
like, someone that looks like him
And why
dying.
is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed? No.
No.
This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akuma from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaya will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this. Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akama away from the flame chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you.
Oh boy.
It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akima's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly, he took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
Holy shit,
He is going on.
Go on, man.
Go on.
Oh.
The crowd's like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
You insolent whelp! How dare you!
It is true that Aglaya has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows.
This is the loudest we've heard Finon talk ever.
Yeah, he's
yes,
actually
because
like
he
pissed.
is angry. He does not get angry like this.
Daniel, I'm assuming after this you're gonna go look up this speech in Japanese and Chinese to hear his Kevin. I'm gonna do that too.
Tarnishing her name with
I'm gonna join you.
allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity?
Most debatable on that one.
Good enough. Good enough. Good enough.
Close enough.
Close enough for them to figure it out.
How close she's been to
a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akama.
What the fuck is that thing flying to?
Once more, I implore
It's going off to deliver this damn speech that Finon's giving off.
It's just Twitter.
Examine them
Or
closely.
blue sky.
Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human? Or the poisonous glands of a pest?
I see
Make
poisonous
your
glands
judgment.
everywhere.
Then turn your gaze to the demigods, whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity, yet utter only hurtful,
He's being
slanderous
smart by being
words.
quiet.
Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power? Yet, no matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, rest assured that you have nothing to fear.
Because I'm gonna go out and kick some more ass.
Will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers.
Those stairs are glitching.
A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
Even if you don't like it, even if we're fired, we'll still do our jobs.
What?
In an uproar, representative leaders from different cities now throw pieces of pottery into the building. Wait, what the fuck? Why? Why are they chucking pottery at him?
That's how they vote. That's how the votes are cast.
It's why there's so many pieces of pottery just everywhere in Greece. They're just like, fuck you, I'm voting. It's like Thor. It's like Thor. Another!
We had this lore explained to us already.
This is true.
At the present time, on the scales of Talenton, those who call for the continuation of the flame chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal share of votes.
It's 50-50?
Perfectly balanced.
That's all things should be. God damn, how?
So what do we do? Do we half continue it?
Yes.
Yeah, we have half the Chrysosayers now.
Well, I mean, we are losing Chrysosayers.
That is true.
So we're ahead of the vote.
And now it's
Oh, motherfucker.
to vote.
He's the tiebreaker? Jesus Christ. It's like fucking hauling Kamala Harris into the Senate. Jesus fuck. Actually, no, not Harris. Who's...
Let's not get political and get on with it.
It's like when they. It's like when they do that anytime they have to haul the VP into the Senate. They're like, "Can you just fucking do it?"
Nope, just you, buddy.
Nope, just you, asshole.
Vote with care, for your decision will break this impasse.
No
Get
pressure.
on with it, buddy. It's your
Recount.
It can't be recounted if there's one person still voting.
Everyone else recount.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this farcical world.
I don't like that. I don't like that. It's the cutscene. I'm gonna let go of the controller.
Oh.
The controller demands you.
Can you actually talk to, like, Finon? Yeah, Finon's right there. Nope.
I can talk to a Goliath. That's it. That's all she can do.
Alright, we'll get on with it.
Paid her to just say that. You see if there's any other citizens I could talk. Never mind.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, walk up to the cup.
I vote neither! Fuck this system!
I vote
Given the
goodbye.
circumstances,
Just leaves it
delivering
50-50.
speech to stir up emotions was a
Just
he
chooses at this moment to die.
He just destroys
He rips out
the.
his core
Yeah, he just
flame.
dies. Yeah, he just rips the core flame from his chest, dumps that, and goes, "That's my vote." Dies. And they're like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Thank you all for your
No,
patience.
dumps the core flame on one side, the pottery on the other. It's still perfectly balanced. Keels over before anybody can ask for an explanation.
Okay, hold on, shut up. Let's see.
Let's see what he says. Let's focus.
But before that, in the interest of fairness,
Oh my god.
Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who
Wait,
are
hold on.
gathered.
Is this where the line comes in?
Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your
Whoa,
decision.
That's the wrong answer.
Is it
Very
though?
well. I thank you for your honesty.
Finance like, I don't know if that was the right call.
I mean, look, we've seen Anaxa and Aglaya go at it. This is effectively how they say, yeah, this is exactly what I mean to do.
He made the choice.
What was
What's he
that?
doing?
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
He's just standing there.
Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
Bruh, shut up.
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I...
Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Goodbye, silence.
Well, now everybody's interrupting.
Everyone's talking.
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
The Trailblazer.
Oh, wait.
Vote. Cast your vote. Cast your vote.
Casarus!
Spitting out all the noise.
Castrus, Yorstrus,
I cannot help but
Votestrus.
wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
Yes, how could you tell?
Actually, funny thought. What if Kainas actually made his decision for him by calling him an Axa?
That's probably it.
Oh, Circes. Or should I say
Oh, is he gonna do the thing? Is he gonna do the thing?
What?
Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate
What?
the answer
Yes.
to your question.
Oh boy, he's gonna do the thing!
Yes, he is.
We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
Oh, he can hear it. He can hear the Netherworld.
You are...
Well done, child.
Empedocles.
Just as I foresaw.
It's his teacher. He found his
You have
teacher
achieved
again.
Great things.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate. A blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk.
I respect you immensely, sir. But
you cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
I will keep that in mind.
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when
You're gonna be
reach the
even
end
more
of this
alone.
journey, may we meet again with the truth before us.
You have my word, sir. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
You are right, Empedocles. My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. I must be on my way now. May we meet again with the truth before us, Empedocles.
What are you waiting for? Just cast your vote.
Silence! Silence, everyone!
Behold, Circes, here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof. For this place is but one step away from the truth.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Cutscene. Goodbye, controller. I'm hands away from controller and keyboard.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Oh. He sees.
Oh.
Thank you,
laugh.
Castorus.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else.
I have deciphered the truth of this world.
We'll stop doing that.
This man is laughing way too much. Why is nobody else picking up?
Stop light yagaing.
The result is clear. By carefully enter Lenten above, as the Theoros, I have observed.
No! Lygus, you can't! Anaxa, what have you done? Have you lost
I
your
realize that there are a lot of fucking problems.
The harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of
You
betrayal.
sure you want to be shouting this in public?
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey.
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides, because I, and I alone,
okay, buddy,
am the truth.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly. I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey.
Where's the Flame Reaver?
This resolution shall be put up on the wall of heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You!
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer.
By
Are
your
you
leave,
not entertained?
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please.
Oh boy, this is going to be good. Anagorus has got everybody where he wants them.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody, you're now trapped here with me. Time for your lesson.
Anax is never gonna shut up now.
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphorius. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made, but I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome.
No. Hold on, give him a second. Give him a second.
Motherfuck! I swear to God. Fucking dumbass.
I love this. This is the best
Who
thing.
among you dare swear to Kefali's name
Oh my God.
that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos...
Someone just killed
he's getting at, he's just got a chance to fucking mind break everybody and he's fucking going for it.
No one? Must I pick somebody to answer? Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound. In front of all present here.
Who's he talking to?
Do you dare
I think he's
swear
talking
that
to
it will happen
Elias.
for sure?
Us, maybe?
No, the arrogant one.
What? Randoms.
He's just picking randos.
He's picking random NPCs.
You, the one with ignorance written all over your face.
Yes.
Yes, you. Do you dare swear
Me?
right in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
This man didn't get the memo.
Useless.
Ignorance written all over his face and body language.
With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase
It's
journey
just
is the
Cadus.
best
What are you
course to
talking
take.
about?
Hey, mind your tongue.
I've heard it the other
No
way, you moron.
I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this.
Oh boy, here
Your
we go.
speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
51%.
What are you doing?
I am here to cause a problem.
His performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway.
You fucking what?
But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings.
Oh boy.
That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras
boy.
of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare.
I declare you all
Everything
man
that
and
the
wife.
Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and
Finon's like,
every
wait,
one
what?
of us in the new
Finan
world.
is gonna
You
take Kefli's
fucking
core flame.
what?
What?
Intact memories.
You might be overpromising.
Finon's just going, what the fuck, bro?
You fucking
The
what?
core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core
Oh
flames
boy.
today will become
Oh
the Titans of
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
Oh boy.
Oh dear God.
Actually, maybe dial it back.
No, this is great.
No, dial it back so you can sucker punch them with info later.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and
You've already been doing that, haven't you?
Yeah, because she thinks that she'll be able to finish doing it when either she or he kicks
dare
the
you
bucket.
try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
Gastrus just comes blasting through with her ult.
Gastra's like, I got a dragon!
But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you.
Ooh,
My statements
boy.
are based on my experience on the divine body of Kefali themselves.
Oh, boy.
Immediately get stoned.
Strictly, everyone. With the tacit approval of kindness and the Council of Elders.
Oh boy.
I fused my soul
Throwing
to
them
God
under the
through
bus
alchemy
now.
Yeah.
And learned the truth.
I think he just likes watching the
Nova.
madness, honestly, more than anything.
He's one of us.
Yeah, he is.
He just wants to let the world burn.
What is he talking about?
But it's not burning fast enough, so he's taking matters into his own hands.
He's like, this fire isn't cooking hard enough. He brings a pot of oil.
He really did bring a fuck pot of oil.
Isn't that pure blasphemy?
Yes.
Yes.
When did that stop
the
this man?
vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins.
Send me to this place anyway.
What?
And the Council of Elders, which grants
It's just picking out the political leaders. What the fuck? Oh my god. He's clearing the way. He's just clearing the way.
By the gods, even kindness has betrayed Akuma.
He's just clearing the way for the flame chase journey. Holy shit.
Well, casually admitting that his own days are numbered. Is she trying to instant transmission out of here?
Yes. Aglaya's just listening. She's trying to figure out what his deal is.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The
You don't even sound like you're
bears
trying
no
to be
responsibility
convincing.
for his actions. Lord,
I mean,
Marcus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
You may have forgotten about me, but I was
If
there.
the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows. We should respect this beautiful city and her people.
You.
Oh my god.
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akuma's codex as the only demigod among us, you shall
And Axos be like, what am I, man?
The honor is mine to bear.
Oh my god. Wait,
Like,
he...
yes!
Wait, no, so this is a problem. He is letting her... People have been talking about their disputes between Aglaya and the Council, and now he just gave Aglaya basically free reign to execute her enemy.
Well, she also
in
needs
front
to
of
be able to deter-
everyone.
Let's see.
Rigged.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please.
They call it rigged.
Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akuma's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment.
Well, everyone's here, so...
First, Elder
Well,
Kindness...
Oh, wait, did that thing get a vote?
...and Ligus the Theoros stand accused
The
of neglecting
pig?
their duties
Yeah.
and abusing the law.
I hope so.
Leading to the egregious blasphemy against a god. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, Akuma is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
Basically, she's going, I'm gonna wait to see what they say. That's a good idea. It gets pressure off her. It goes, hey, I didn't say anything. They found this information on their own. It's not my fault what happens to them. I let them do an independent investigation. I'm not here to do this. I'm just gonna go chill at the bathhouse like I usually do.
Curse you! Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, He has confessed to grave blasphemy against Ketheli. In the names of Talantin and Ketheli, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
Let him die! Let him die! Joke's on you fuckers! I'm dead anyway! Oh boy, now we're just an angry mob. Let's go.
That's one heck of a chant.
Yeah.
And this man is just living.
He's like,
fuck yeah.
There's not enough people chanting for this.
Max is just chanting under his breath. Let me die.
He's just like, he's like, yes, democracy works.
I love democracy.
Just under his breath. He's
I love
chanting along.
democracy.
What decision will you make, Lady Goldweaver?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
I don't want to let you die, because if I let you die, everything goes according to your plan.
Voice. O Talantin on high, may you bring death upon him.
Wait, so how is this gonna work, actually? Is the god just gonna kill him?
We're getting a cutscene, I think. I'm gonna... What?
Nope.
Why? No.
Fuck this game.
No.
Oh.
We're in the sea of butterflies. I mean, the flowers.
What is this
A sea of flowers to feed the sea of butterflies.
Well, I'm dead.
I'm dead. Ayo, Castris, alright. I'm dead, but I get to be with Castris. I count that as a win.
Myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos. Welcome to my realm,
Your lip
where
flaps
the
aren't
west
synced up.
wind ends.
Well, she become death. She doesn't have to worry about lip flaps. She has bigger.
Oh my man, my character arc is finally done.
Yes. Oh, it just looks so sincere too.
Oh, that she just took that in stride. She's like, "Yep, that's Trailblazer. Dumb as shit."
Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos himself. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven, similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world. These flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides.
So what you're saying is that we're gonna
They will
infest the
ascend to the
planet
mortal
with
land
this.
as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end.
And it restarts all over again.
There's no time left for Amphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the Netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please, take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain. Rest assured, defying death is Thanatos' divine authority. Fortunately, your soul hasn't dissipated. This is not a resurrection, but the extradition of a dying person back to the present world.
We're being extradited?
How they extradited Luigi
Just
from
like the other
Pennsylvania to New York.
demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny.
Then who's taking the
being said,
Thanatos core
It is
flame?
not
I don't
easy
know.
to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring,
Well, we're fucked. We are easily distracted.
Come and be forever ensnared by the netherworld's
We need
grasp.
something sweeter and more alluring.
We need
Like
Firefly's chest.
Yes, I accept Firefly as my way to get back.
Wait,
Wait, Firefly. Wait a minute.
I
If
see
Fire...
the listening still isn't fully connected.
Wait, if Firefly dies, can Castrus just be like, Control Z?
No.
Fine.
And for your life, the only life I can save.
I'll do my best.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Glad to hear that.
I can't die. I'm the main character.
You've already died.
March. What?
Oh, your memories.
Before, don't look back. Keep going. The express is right here with you. God damn it.
I believe in you.
Hold on. Let me first see if I can switch to an alternate language where we can hear their voices. Give me a sec to hide the screen in case it shows my email while he's...
Nope.
Nope. Cool. Awesome. Great. Thanks. Awesome. Good job, video game.
Walk, you motherfucker.
I can't even run. All I can do is walk. Oh, I have the bat. I can walk faster with the bat.
Nope, you can't walk on the flowers.
One day our paths will cross
Not with
again.
that attitude.
Oh, man.
Lift your chin up high and step forward with us toward tomorrow.
That's right.
I love how Trianne was the one speaking in that one, and yet she's not in that picture at all.
Yeah.
Onward.
She's too short to be in the picture.
Wait, turn farther to the right.
We shall be... Only the weak will be hindered by the far-reaching grasp of calamity.
You turned back too far. You're going the wrong way.
Partner, don't you dare lose to the shadows of death.
I was hoping you transition to a cutscene.
We'll give
Finally.
it a second.
Thank you, Castros.
Oh.
So I've already made it to the end. Perhaps I can one last glance at that sea of flowers.
Nope.
Don't sure I keep looking forward. All of these.
You're
are the
not
same.
allowed to
Take the last
turn
one.
back.
Take the last one.
Yeah. Rod, what the fuck?
Acheron's lost.
Fear not,
Fear
as a
not,
touch of
as a
red will be
touch of
waiting you
red
at the end of the
will
path. Okay, Acheron's mute apparently. God damn it!
But also, I guess that's why red text.
Yeah.
A touch of red touch.
I guess that also explains why Acheron's on banner.
I'll guide you to
We'll
illuminate the
guide
way
you
out.
and
By doing so,
illuminate
you'll
the way.
eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
We will be reunited.
Yeah.
Acheron just like, get the fuck out of here, damn
Darn,
it.
I told you not to die, you fucking moron. Oh.
Oh.
She knows us and listening.
What's this?
That was early
That was
part. That was
Bellabog
Bellabog
and
and
the Genjo.
Yeah, and the Lafu. Wonder what are these shadows and voices?
Wow.
All of this is proof that you once lived.
Who the
Your
fuck?
soul, your memories,
No, that's
the
Mem.
years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend!
Ma'am! How did you get here?
Let's go home.
Look, that's gonna be another way for the game to just end and you're gonna die. That's gonna take me to the cutscene, the cutscene again, back to the spaceship. Let the trailblazing continue.
Roll credits.
That's what it'd be if I click the other button. Back.
I'm back.
I knew you could do
Hi
it.
there.
Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing?
It's the Sauron. The Sauron is just super glue.
It really is.
It's a giant wad of super glue.
Incredible. Such
Stellan
a
for glue.
strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe. Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon.
Maybe we should ask Anaxa.
The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with
Oh no, it's inside of you.
a fine rain
All right.
that nourishes the world. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea of flowers,
Oh.
the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after
It should have been us, not her.
there shall be eternal separation.
Rip local waifu.
I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod and destiny draws to a close,
I realize nothing really changed.
end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I
We can end the
once
story
sought,
along your
but
own.
could never grasp
End it
is
in our
now
own way.
within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound.
They'll all do the
meaning of
wave
this very
while they're reviving.
It's like you're
You'll
at a
see a
baseball
giant
game.
wave of... Yeah, there'll be a baseball game of waving.
It's like a wave at a baseball game where it's like, yeah.
Never again be an ice cold loss.
Wow, wait, chat. Invented locally.
They will radiate.
Fuck you, John Fisher.
Intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land.
Who's John Fisher?
The owner of the A's.
Oh, shut up, shut up.
The other shore is
Oh.
very cold.
Gargan.
Dragon.
Oh.
May I borrow your warmth one last time?
He's hugging us to send us back to life
Thank
instead
you.
of killing us.
For fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest.
Flower. The exit.
And now he is gone.
How hard
This
was that to
embrace may be
animate?
brief, but it's the proof that I once lived.
Damn.
Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Naxa will be the god of this new world.
Presently in Akuma.
Oh boy, back to the next.
A grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
I gave up everything in search of truth.
Oh boy, now Anaxa gets to do his stupid thing.
You know, you could have tried a different truth. An
You did
easier
not
truth.
hesitate when you saw
Have you
me.
seen this man?
You had to do this the hard way,
As
and for
if
that we
you-
salute you.
Crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words, not mine.
But what you said at the end, did you already know what I had planned for Thainan?
I may have
Well, I had
lost an eye,
contingencies.
but my vision is
By the way, your
clearer
mic is
than
ass.
anyone else.
Can you hear so
You've
much
nearly
static?
Exhausted your humanity.
Oh,
You're no
heck's sake.
different from my
Wait a second.
current state as a walking corpse.
That's
Jiggling
true.
things.
I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000
Is this any better?
That's
Only
better.
he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
So,
Oh boy.
this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate
No.
with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please
No,
do.
not
Is
allowed.
this some kind of weird...
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent.
Oh boy.
You're insane.
Just as you
Takes one to know one.
to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reasons for doing this. Until
They really are
Phylum
cut from the
grows
same
into
cloth.
his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings. If
I'm
you
telling
and
you,
I had just
situationship.
spoken
Yeah.
before. But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Greg, what the fuck is that noise? It's scraping.
Oh, that's me trying desperately not to fall over despite my incredible clumsiness.
Put your mic down. Put your laptop down on a fuck table.
It's over there.
Get the table.
I'm not.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people. And I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my
A man
estimates,
possessed by an evil spirit.
his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Aranova.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined path.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Aglaya, we're back.
I live!
Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him.
Making up for
A
it.
man should be aware of his own
For
shortcomings.
hiding the truth. Unmoor and sail away from the underworld. Corfin of death obtained.
Well, hold on. Before you shove the core flame into the pot, go around all the people and try and be as close to the whirlpool as possible. No, where? Why?
Where am I going?
Towards the vortex, not the fucking jar.
Oh, okay.
Right there. I want to see
Like
if
my
anything
thoughts.
changes.
As you sit down, the light of the stars begins to ripple before you. The waves shine, the air seems to resonate with echoes. Chibi, I didn't expect her to have such a
never mind.
past.
Okay, nope. So this is what it's for 3.1, so it's not changed for 3.1.
It won't change quite yet until we're done with the quest.
I figured we might as well take it. But also, oof.
World beyond the cave.
Anyway. Get on with it.
You've certainly been through a lot during this trailblazing expedition across Amphorius. Well, can I blow my nose first? My nose is killing me.
No. Your
I'm doing
constant
it.
loss of sinuses is a constant on the flame change.
No, I'm going to open my sinuses. I'll be right back.
Boo! Close your sinuses! Well, anyway, Greg, how are you doing over there? Are you done falling over yourself?
I believe I am. Also,
How are you even falling off anyway? Were you not seated?
I was, and I was getting lower and lower and lower. And eventually I got about as low as I could get.
What?
Basically, my posture is rubbish.
So you were just sinking, is what
I was flowing.
What do you mean you were flowing?
Like a cat. But with altogether too many
I can
long
breathe.
angular
I can
bones.
breathe now.
I can breathe. I can fight.
Me hits triangle on the key on the controller.
But I don't see Castris among your number.
Yeah, sorry, lost it.
We had a separation.
It looks
We
like
got
you really
divorced
helped me prove my theory.
before we were even married.
Helped you fulfill your mission as well.
Firefly will be hearing about this. He understood
Exactly.
the assignment.
Firefly's gonna see the message and go like,
Not
yes,
have been able to change her
still
fate,
mine.
but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself.
She did.
Please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding cool flame for us as well.
Okay.
You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Well, she could have been, but she's not here anymore.
I'm put against my fate, damn it.
And gods who are still watching.
Oh my god, my nose feels so... I'm so glad I can breathe now.
Bring
Holy
you
shit.
A soul laid bare, the hand of shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight
Yes,
they
I also
came,
grabbed some Hershey's from
and
the
to their
fridge.
fragrant dwelling they returned, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead and reborn among mortal kind. He is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in his good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Don't wanna.
No.
I wanna keep this
Hey.
one. Can I please keep this one?
Can Hoyover's games stop flashbanging me?
No.
A constellation for death.
For life.
Does that mean we have all three of the Calamity Titans?
Precise.
Look, it's
Casters.
Hi, Casters.
It was not eternal. Winning. Oh, it's an echo.
Divine echo.
Is that Castris?
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here
So what are we supposed to do? Wait, actually, did we even finish Oryx's trial?
We did. In fact, Oryx was like, here, fuck it. I give it to you. You can have it if you live.
So then are we Oryx's demigod yet?
I think so. I don't know.
You fucking what? Do you want to repeat that?
Castris. Hey, Melody, can you just murmur some, like, nonsense for us, please, in the booth? Thank you. You just go like, and that's good enough. We'll make it sound more epic with the computer. We'll add echo and reverb. Nope. Sit down. Denied.
So, what happened?
That's the language of the Titans. Castris.
Yeah.
No. The Titan. They said, I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards.
Okay.
For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal.
Okay, but what do we do about the core flame?
Do not forget.
Free to go.
Yes. Do not forget what?
She made quite a scene. I suppose it's my turn.
It's now my turn to make a bigger
I
scene!
won't stop you.
Professor, you...
What's with that look? You were present, so let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akima's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
You never change, do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind. It
don't
goes
believe
without
you.
saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
I still don't...
Oh, so we can
understand
gaslight him
what
into
you
thinking
said
his
during
name's
the
Anaxa.
Even if it were true, things...
I want
forged
to
from
try.
memory could never be the same as the original anyway.
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. What exactly
You're wrong,
are
I'm
we?
right.
My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that
why your ult's the tree?
Means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future. Just as seeds
So
are
we're all
affected by
brain
their
parasites, got
environment,
it.
so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will
Good, we're
always
head
be the
crabs.
same, because that is just how the world is.
Daniel.
To destroy our
No,
very
it's more like those
one
like
must
tentacle
destroy the
brain
world
worms.
itself. But we have someone who will still live on.
I know
as
the type.
perfect memory.
Me too.
That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan.
You must
Where
remember
Kevin begins
everything.
his descent chat.
So, carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver, and especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Don't disappoint me.
Don't disappoint me, bitch.
Don't disappoint me. Don't undermine my work.
And don't call me Anaxa!
Too late.
I'll lead everyone to our union in the new world.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone.
Goodbye, and thanks
I
for
wonder
all
how
the
he'd
fish.
feel
In the next
if we could inform him that the subs call him Anaxa.
Safeguard your thoughts.
Salute him in the same way. May Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, honorable Titan?
No.
Cersei says, haha,
I
no.
hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words.
Get wrecked.
Fuck you.
Burp.
You shall
Ferkle.
transcend the peaks
Marvelous.
of purity
What?
and
Just-
return
Oh, so
Just
he'll
for
fly
rewards.
over heaven and be like, bitch, I'm back!
Oh.
I'm back to cause
So
more
that's a God's
problems.
prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Ah, Cersei's.
I mean, that's...
Is that all you've got?
Shit
How it
talking the
works.
god to the very end.
Yep.
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity. And you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is
Anyway,
true.
I've been there.
But I do still have one question.
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
You're not.
As you so boldly
I'm
stated,
thinking, would you
we
care?
Wait.
itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
That's a good question.
The
devs. The devs are just the eons.
Xiaoji specifically.
Xiaoji is the eon of destruction.
Anyway.
How should I know?
Oh my.
But since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to investigate in our stead.
Oh, cutscene. Goodbye, controller. Oof.
Rejoice, Circes. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
Whoa.
Now, the objective is complete. That is all.
The core flame.
There you
go. Add it to the list.
And so concludes the best day of an Axe's life.
She's still alive. Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
Condition was
The
very
condition was
similar.
very similar. It's just that at that time, the Express did not have a memo keeper who could diagnose her condition.
But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
Might not.
When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent something like that from happening again. Well, that screen on the back behind you would probably help with that. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have
I read
conclusive
hypostasis.
evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked.
Hijacked?
Hijacked?
Think about it,
Hijack.
Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
Ooh, you know what? Reading some theories on some stuff has led me to a very funny conclusion. Maybe I'll share it with the rest of the class. I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there's a species of fish on Von Wack that has the memory span of less than a second. It forgets anything that occurs in the very next instant. Perhaps something similar.
That is one dumbass
Sounds
fish.
like a familiar description.
That is a very dumbass fish.
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept
That is
from
true.
the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine,
Oh no. Oh no.
but an individual
Oh,
who has
okay.
lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness.
Nothingness.
The belief of the Garden is that
They still have
everything in this
reflexes.
universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression. Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
Miss Black Swan, there's one thing I haven't looked into deeply until now. You guided us to Amphorius, but refused to tell us your true intentions. Collecting memories is simply not a convincing answer.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
Yes.
Advise against pissing off Black Swan.
Unless you're Acheron.
I mean no offense. I am merely speculating, but I appreciate your honesty if possible.
Well, I mean, if she does anything wrong, Acheron can come by and go, no. No.
No, you want to dance again.
Well, she has said in her voice line when you pair her up.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example.
Why? Because it's on loop.
Perfect example.
A world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
So the reason you did everything you could to convince the Express to come to the Star Zone is just to uncover the secrets and foil the plans of those people?
Yeah, everything is about
I
causing people
chose to remain
problems.
quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the Garden's internal conflict.
Remodeling a world is no easy feat. These extremists likely aren't just simple Pathstriders. Do they wield the power of emanators?
You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li.
Wait a minute.
Ooh. Go on. Could they be the ones who hijacked March 7th's memories?
I cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so.
So, yes, they
I
could.
am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th. But the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Amphorius is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
That's easy for you to say. What? Uh-oh. What's wrong?
Everything.
They're here!
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
No,
What
I
did you
reject them.
do?
We're all going
Something
to die
changed?
now.
It's Fu Li. Their gaze has just swept across Amphorius.
Uh-oh. Well, so hold on a second. Is that when they looked at us, or is that something?
Yeah, what's the timeline on this conversation?
Okay, so this is the last thing. If we finish the Herda stuff, this is the last cutscene for the event or for
I
the
never
story.
expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head.
Oh yeah, right. She trapped her in the painting.
What's even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
It's hard to explain.
That's a very diplomatic way of saying yes.
Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
No.
Please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional. Let's get back to the
Well, we
topic.
already knew
By
that.
using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal. Not only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I
Okay.
searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphorius?
Oh no.
You can do that?
Oh no. She's gonna spout so much shit. Oh no. Aquil is gonna be more fucking angry.
Your planning to head to Amphorius yourself?
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly did.
Huh?
Well,
See these Herda mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to
you
any
can do
corner of the
what?
cosmos through spatial
I don't know. She
portals,
hijacked bullshit from
without even
Silverwolf,
needing
I
to leave my
guess.
room.
Actually, she probably did. Wait, she's just doing... Wait, is she just doing VR? Is she just basically doing VR?
Kind of sounds like it. Not gonna
It's
lie.
VR slash just SAO.
Herda's always doing VR. What's the
Wouldn't this be-
simulated universe?
That is
like,
true.
Wouldn't this be augmented reality then at that point?
No, augmented reality is when you wear like glasses on your face and like you can see the real world still, but you can see like Google Maps overlaid on top of it.
Well, yeah, that's what she's doing. So it's basically like personal space AR. So she's sending her body to a new place as a projection. Or I guess you could say it's reverse augmented reality.
That's VR.
So instead of
That's...
No, then it would be reverse VR. It's not virtual reality. You're projecting
It's
your virtual
telepresence.
self onto the real world.
It's like the equivalent of putting yourself in one of those
it's
fucking robots that like delivers food.
It's
No.
embodied teleconferencing.
It's like what they do for the
it's just
fucking
a
Hatsune
Zoom call.
Miku conversation or
Oh yeah.
conventions, where they have the Miku placed into the real world. That's what it is, okay? Whatever you call that.
It's
That's
just like
what this is.
It's like when they were. It's
Herda's turning herself
just
into
a hologram.
Hatsune Miku for Amphorius, okay? She's gonna start singing and dancing.
Bring on. Who's the idiot that looks like? Who's the one that looks like Hatsune Miku in Genshin? What's her name? She's from Sumeru. She's the one who's like, I'm not an old lady.
Farazan?
Yeah, exactly. She's just Farazan. She's just gonna look like Farazan now.
But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative.
Oh no, the IPC. Oh no.
I see. You do seem
We're all
like the
fucked.
more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come.
All right, the Astro Express is now a cell tower.
Then sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh boy.
The Herda. I love that they have to go with the Herda.
All right. Now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Madam, watching you work has been an enlightening experience for me.
You can just hear him trying to find the right words to say, this has been a disaster. Why am I here?
Sunday has a lot of practice being diplomatic, and he is straining to find the right words.
Why does everything that comes out of his mouth sound so snarky?
It sounds less snarky than it does in his head.
Thank you.
Trust me.
Companions are the lifeblood of the Astral Express. When things are settled, we will repay you for all your help.
Well, this young man sure is courteous.
That is true that Welt is probably still younger than her.
No, she is, because remember, she figured out how to reverse aging. So, like, well, maybe, like, 80-something or whatever the fuck it is in HI3 terms, but, like, you know, in Herda's terms, he's just, like, the equivalent of, like, a young
He is a
Anakin.
baby.
Yeah.
First mirror, input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
As you command, Madam Herda. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead.
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the Astral Express to the Amphorius celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
We're gonna fucking shut down the Herda space station again.
Give me that shit.
God damn it, man. Now's not the time to be distracted.
Oh, motherfucker. Fucking True Sting just appeared. Cool.
It was there when we started this fight.
Let the show begin!
friends? Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true.
I like that confidence.
Oh, one more.
Nope, 2. 0.
Dream vanished.
Not yet. Now 0.
Yay! Goodbye, bastard.
Every victory is hard.
Now stop getting distracted.
It appeared in front of me. What am I supposed to do?
Didn't. You could ignore it.
If it appears directly in front of you, dodge.
There's no dodging in this game. There's no circle button. This isn't Batman.
Good question.
Quick boost.
Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
As you wish.
Use my own appearance turns into
Fort
Firefly.
Mirror, you'll be in charge of... It seems like I have nothing for you. Just stand by and wait for orders.
Ah, standing by again. That's so boring. Next time, can you count down from 4 instead?
You're in charge of,
Preparation
supervising
of
the other
entity
3.
complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Oh no.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination.
So many problems. God, her and Aglaya are gonna have so many issues. Oh man.
Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3,
There's your 1.
2, 1. Warp activated.
Stop.
Oh.
Flash. Banging me.
So that's Emphorius? Its appearance is, well, sure is unique. Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Alright. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less power.
That's the Flame Reaver.
Well, you did say to go as hard as
What a
possible.
magnificent sight. Is this the entrance to Emphorius?
Wait, is this the past? There's no core flames lit up.
Well, get on with it.
Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in.
Since I've seen a little bit of this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly.
What's this?
Alright.
A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it.
These two
Herta,
morons.
if you don't like things
Us
here...
2 morons.
Oh.
I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herta to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives.
Yes. I don't... Why are you here? God, this thing is fucking tall.
What's this? How creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of.
So, same as you, either rejection or a fake.
Now then, how am I going to get into Emphorius?
Go up the stairs. Investigate.
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Who's there?
Your
Usa,
visit,
are Usa?
although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise.
Wait, what?
It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias,
Zagreus.
Lycurgus.
Oh.
Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't
Lygus.
possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, Standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphorius. Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished. This place will not open its doors so easily.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense
I'm so used to dealing with idiots like you.
But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you return to where you came from.
Let's
I'm
assume
trying
for
to
a
help
second
you, go home.
that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Sword to the head.
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After
And if they all fail, I'll body block you.
I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a
In
good
what
idea.
world does
Astral Express
Persia
takes the
need help?
differ.
If your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor and assure you that, in the worst case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
He knows about the sky.
I
beyond the
am
sky.
inevitable.
Oh.
And
Always
I
been
know
around.
of
No wonder
that
I
which
couldn't
is
find it
beyond
back
the
so
sky.
hard. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's.
Well, that's
How
screwy.
interesting.
I assume that you still wish to hear the 3rd logic chain.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
You're just like, dude, I said I wanted to hear all 3. Let me hear all 3.
3rd, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the 3rd path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of. The destruction.
Oh boy.
So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways, you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager.
Oh Christ.
And when that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
No, we can handle a Lord Ravager.
And that's where we end it.
Man.
So there are a few things I could state any of them. Some of them might be closer to the truth than I think we'd like to deal with for now.
Yeah.
So should I say anything?
No.
Okay,
But,
then I'm not going to.
Let's look at the book.
You might want to. So this. I mean, do you want to do this right now? It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long one since we also skipped out on the ones beforehand.
Yeah, we'll
Might
do
be
it
better
later
to
then.
do this on Tuesday and make that the stream.
And Mem is
good.
wondering why you're still up.
True. This is a normal routine for me. The master staying up late. White night we shall observe. Adieu. Your mom should be in sleep. There's no routines anyway. This won't do. You look great, but you've got yourself to look after too. Hey, if you got something in your mind, can't sleep. Don't worry. I'll stay up with you all night. Night stretches on forever. So don't sit here feeling lonely.
Man, have
How about
you
a
looked
smile?
at the right person?
Mem has not.
Anyway, go to the edge of the vortex like we did
Yep.
earlier. That'll be the last thing.
If I have more, I can get to this drunk bastard. Thanks,
What is
Hayden.
that? Wait, what was that?
I gave the title bounty more things, and I got.
No, what was that item that you got?
It was this.
Oh, well, that's
basic treasure location.
Oh,
and this. I got new wallpaper.
So the wallpaper we'll never use because you barely look at the phone.
By the way,
anyway,
I've told you guys who also voices this stupid thing, right?
You also literally just said it, so stop getting distracted.
Bye, Hayden.
Bye, Trian.
Bye, Tribby.
Well, Tribby's not dead yet.
What's the same voice? A soul I never truly believed it existed. Think of the sage who smiled at his audience in his final performance. His theories were once splendid as blasphemy, and unraveled one of the greatest mysteries of all. What exactly are we? Though his body has long since crumbled to dust, his words still echo, powerful and unyielding. But they ignite a fire within you are so confused, and the answer remains uncertain. This vast, endless stellar sea, it seems that each world of scholars is willing to trade their very lives for truth. They construct the path towards progress with their own bodies, indifferent to whether they fall before the first light of dawn. Even in a new world, he will never cease his search.
Really? We don't mention Casterus at all?
No. Let me try again.
Well, now we have like 3 dead people. We have Trian, technically Casterus, and Anaxa.
Encyclically. Oh, before you offer the spark, the sage who humbly called himself a fool unveiled the truth of the Era Nova. Whereas built among the remains of the old, the Titans now revered and gazed upon from below are once more no more than mere mortals. This is the hero's pursuit of flame chase is no mere myth, but if the Christ-seers of the past have already completed their journey to recreate all things, then what is about the calamity of this age? Is there mere an endless cycle of rebirth? Is there truly a fate that guides all things, or the truth may be the journeys are revealed far more than expected? Upon our return, Don Hunt's databank will likely undergo a major update. Alright, see if there's more, if it repeats itself. Nether realm, truly a sea of flowers. Think of Casterus, daughter of the River of Souls. When you first arrived in Aqua, she almost led you into her gentle, flower-filled realm. His skin touched hers, and you realized her embrace wouldn't bring you death after all. Knowing that her touch would one day return to annihility, she clung to leaving proof of her existence. Poems, dolls, flowers, as if packing memories into a satchel for a journey that was destined to lose it all. You set off for the Nether realm, she embraced you. No one but you could bear this parting. Even now you can still hear her soft whispers near and the faint scent of flowers lingering in the air. Everyone will meet again. Let's try again. Nope, it's repeating. Alright, there's 3 things. Okay. Well. That is it for today, everybody. We shall do the book on Tuesday.
And maybe we'll do an event.
Yes, we'll probably start the seal event. But, yeah. Good patch. Good patch. Long patch, though. Holy crap.
Our schedule will finally be returning to normal again.
Yeah! Greg, what do you think of this patch?
No, okay, no. Before we start doing thoughts, we need to know, are we gonna be doing Near Automata next week, or are we getting delayed again?
Checking calendar.
Too soon to call.
Let's see. I have a haircut in the afternoon, and then I'm taking the big man to get his pod checked out. Ignoring that email. I have no plans. The hockey season officially ends for the Sharks after Wednesday. And because the A's are gone, we have no baseball tickets that we are purchasing anytime soon.
Thank fucking God. We might
However,
be able to
my
play
dad
Nier
might be
Automata.
buying San Jose Giants tickets soon because they are a much cheaper minor league team. We're not going to probably watch mini games. We'll probably watch something on like maybe July 4th. I don't know. But yeah. Nier this week. We're going to do Nier.
Yeah. Finally, we're returning to it again. It's in what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, it'll have been like 3 weeks, yeah. Greg, what do you think of the patch? What are your thoughts?
This
Please
for a remarkably death-oriented story arc, we are racking up relatively few, like, genuinely
dead people.
Yeah. Well, genuinely properly dead people who are dead in a way that is meant to elicit a lot of emotion, which means that we can focus on the ones we actually care about. Like, well, my first example was going to be Anaxa, but that's probably also the worst example.
Anaxa really showed up for like a patch, started rambling, and was like the best character.
I can't believe how fast I got attached. Like, I want playable Anaxa.
You can get him. He's literally becoming playable in like 2 weeks.
He is?
Yes.
Oh. I want.
You better get that game working then.
Yeah,
I better.
That, or I guess, give me your account.
Well, I mean,
wait, so is there an animation for all these now, or no?
No.
No, because it's the Star Trace now.
Honestly, we need to see what happens for Anaxa, because if he gets an animation, then that's just the running trend. If he doesn't, then they literally did it for Casterus.
Apparently they did it they've done it for Triple Z, so...
Yes, you said that already. That doesn't prove anything for this game. But okay, now that we're done with that, now we can do thoughts.
Well, Daniel,
Greg,
what do you think of...
Greg?
What?
Where are your thoughts?
What thoughts?
This was good. It opened up new ideas. I think I know how the story is going to end, but I can't decide on one of two conclusions. One of these is the conclusion I got from the internet. The other one is the conclusion that I've come up with myself.
Okay.
So we'll see which one ends up being right.
Neither.
Well, given my track record as of late, it's probably pretty on track if it was neither.
You know what it's gonna be?
What?
It's just going to be the world resets. It resets wrong. We're at Impact 3rd now.
That'd be something.
That would, in fact, be something. What about you?
Very, very interesting patch. I love how Nexus showed up, was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck all of you. I'm going to be a god. Bye. Like, that was funny.
Not even that he went to go and be a god. He just vanished.
Yeah. Bye, Casterus. Rip. Rip Casters, I guess. No, like, this is a good patch. It feels like they're building towards more stuff in the future. It wasn't a very combat-heavy patch as compared to last version, but that I like that. It's fun to get a break, because if it's just endless combat, it's exhausting. We've liked a bit more combat to spice up, like, scenes in between. But, like, oh well. That's what the survey's for. I don't know, I mean, like, I like it. It was a good story. I like that we got to see, some people one last time. It's very interesting they used Casters' short right in the game. I was not expecting them to do that.
Didn't they literally say they were going to do that in the trailer?
I don't think they did.
Or in live stream?
I do not know. I don't remember.
You didn't watch the live stream, did you?
No. But, no, I mean, that's, good patch. I guess we'll be back with more story in 5 weeks, but we're gonna do the event this week. And the book.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That book be important.
Yes. But, yeah, Herta's up to some shit, as she usually is. Yay for Eons. They are always causing issues for everybody.
Especially themselves, which is why an axe is probably going to be one.
Right. But, yeah, that'll be it. Back Tuesday for more Star Rail. But yeah, good night, everybody. Have a good week. We'll see you later. Bye.
Beep.